Brand colors, what's the big deal? It's a great question. So first, what do you think of when you think of brand colors? You probably think of, it's a pretty little palette that I have for my business that helps people just recognize my stuff, and I use a little on my website, and I might change a font color. I might even buy a sweater in that color sometimes. It's the color that identifies me. Sort of. I don't want to sound mean, but that literally was me. Brand colors are not just a set of colors that you choose and then just hope it works out. I want to go over 4 different ways of why brand colors are so important and then what they can do for your business.
Hi, I'm Katrina, and I'm dedicated to helping brands find their colors, educating about color and color theory, and creating hand-painted pieces that elevate photos and bring your brand messaging to life visually.
So 1, they need to connect on all your platforms. Think about all the ways you show up on your business. Instagram, yes. Facebook, your website, probably maybe some of you are even on LinkedIn. Some of you may have paper products. Some of you may give gifts to your clients. Some of you may even like to buy a shirt sometimes that matches your brand colors. Think about all those ways. How do they visually connect? Because those platforms are very different. Some use videos, some use text more, some use things like your website. But think about how different they all are. I'm going to show you something real quick when I was designing my YouTube thumbnails, and just like kind of what I was working through. And I want to show you an example of how, even though everything doesn't look exactly the same and every video thumbnail isn't the same, the brand colors really unite them. So I'm going to show you real quick in this link video. Hey guys, I wanted to take you a quick behind the scenes of me. This was me making my thumbnails for YouTube, trying out a bunch of different styles and layouts with different titles that I was working through. And if you just take a quick glance at this, you will see that they are all somewhat even fairly consistent based on my brand colors. Yes, I am wearing the same outfit. My crazy facial expressions are also there, which you can also maybe say that my shirt, the colors create consistency. But that red color, the deep greenish blue, and that sage green, and the portrait piece back here, like even though this is hand painted, the fact that it's this deep bluish green, the red in my brand, same red here, it's all creating color consistency. So even all of these have completely different layouts. I'll just quickly scan through them. You can still sort of tell that they are all mine and have to do with Lindale Studios purely based on the color. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Conveying the story for your audience. This is the second thing that's so important. You have to share your story through your colors. I'm not saying every time you get on Instagram, you're like, let me tell you how I started my business. That's not what I'm saying. But you do have to show your story and who you are through your colors and use those consistently throughout your brand. One of my main brand colors is this sunset red color. And it is because of my story of our time in Europe, and when a lot of things going on, good and the hard, and I found a lot of peace of walking by the water and the sunsets. And a lot of the pictures I have of our time in Europe, there was this red color and it popped. And I pulled that and I asked myself, why did I have this in my picture? What took, and I came up with the word passion, and I started thinking about the word passionate and then joyful, and that's where I brought this yellow tone in. Anyway, all that to say is that brand color is a part of my story. And I guarantee you, there are parts of your story that you don't even realize should go into your brand colors, which is where I come in. And I'm always happy to help with the brand color analysis. But just start thinking about the colors in your brand and how are they conveying what you do, or you as the artist or the photographer or the business person showing through. Because I think a lot of times we forget that we are a huge part of our businesses. We want to look at our business as this separate entity over here by itself, but we are a big part of it. And our story and who we are the only ones that bring what we bring to the table. I think a lot of people don't want to realize is that there are people that do what you do, but you are the only one that does it the way you do it. I think the more we try to separate ourselves from our businesses, it can sometimes not be a great thing, but you have to share your story and your brand colors. Number 3, you have to be consistent. Until I knew what my brand colors were, and when I was creating my free material and I was showing up online and I was creating the YouTube material and I was even doing things that were printed, I didn't really know what colors to use and how to make them all look consistent until I came up with good brand colors. because now I know when I share this, I use this color. When I share this, I use this color. When I change the color of this font or this typeface, I use this color. So just think about how are you even using your brand color, because the reality is we see color and images 60,000 times faster than text. That is crazy. It really just kind of goes, whoa, they're getting only one first impression one time, and I need to give them my ultimate best, because it may not resonate with them the first time, but over time it will. Okay, fourth reason, confidence. You have to be confident. And what does having strong brand colors do for you? It does give you confidence. It gives you, okay, this is who I am. I'm putting it out there. I have reasons why. Your story's speaking through. Your target audience is speaking through. It complements your products or your work. There's all these things that brand colors can do. The goal is to just have little ways to tie your business together in a nice little bow, to make it complete. Because like I said, brand colors are not the only way your business is going to come together. You do have to work on copy. You do have to have good brand photos, but the brand colors really do unite everything across all the platforms. They show who you are, they share your story, they work towards your target audience, and they give you confidence. Share your thoughts. I'm really curious. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited to see what you all say. And if you need help with your brand colors, you have more questions, please drop them below. I'm all ears. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Katrina, and I'm dedicated to helping brands find their colors, educating about color and color theory, and creating hand-painted pieces that elevate photos and bring your brand messaging to life visually. Thanks for being here, and as always, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.